Bit of early streaming today, 'cause I got up early. We're trying ultra low latency today over on YouTube, that is. So, I mean, it cuts you off from being able to do 4K streaming, but I already didn't do that, so it doesn't really seem like it'll be that big of an issue, and maybe that'll cut down on the latency that people have over on the YouTube side of things. From 15 seconds or whatever it is down to maybe a few less than that. As soon as it lets me find a live source, that is. There it is. Boom. Smokey, do you want out? Did you want out, Smokes? You didn't want to lay in here? Did you not want to get up here? It kind of seemed like you did, so I let you in here, but if you don't actually want to be in here, then you can go. Come on. Get up here, Fuzzums. There we go. There's my fuzzy boy. Yes. Mr. Mokes, early in the morning. First, that you are. You are first today. And I'm trying on ultra low latency here. So over on the YouTube side, maybe you guys will have a little bit faster reaction time to the things that I'm saying and what I'm doing. Hopefully. For the time being, we always start off with the mini crossword and the connections. So let's go ahead and do that. Endangers. Unsure. Bloomin' Onion, I believe is what it is at Outback. I haven't been to Outback in a while, though. Up the blank. Plentifully. Not sure. Lived in. Not sure. You wanted to see me because why? Rambunctious? Unsure. The word is balls. Up the balls. Totally blown away. Sizes. Okay, so clearly this isn't Y. That's sizes for sure. Kool-Aid Man with a K and two O's. Pesky little twerp might be a gnat. But it could also be like, since endangers is likely like plural, there's probably an S. Snot. Snot. That's another way to call someone who is a pesky little twerp. Up the... Still not sure. Endangers would be risks. Rowdy is probably rambunctious. Dwelt. Ooh, that's a weird word. Dwelt. Past tense of dwell. Ah, yes. That's sort of the implication there. In awe. 2 words. Okay. Up the wazoo. Okay, yeah, I have heard that. I just didn't think about that at the time. I think it's because where I live, it's out the wazoo, not up the wazoo. Connections. Shuffle it around a little bit. And then Teddy bear, gummy bear, polar bear. I don't see a fourth bear, actually. Maybe there is, but I don't know what it is. Sheet, pillowcase, towel, and washcloth. These are all considered linens, I think, generally speaking. Yeah. Uh, reverse opposite, counter, and possibly din. The polar. Polar could also be it. Polar opposite, but yeah, polar makes sense. Polar makes sense. Diametrically, yeah. So obviously it's not bear anymore since we got rid of polar. Fridge. Teddy? Teddy? What's he got to do with anything? Garter, hose. Those are like accessories, sort of. Slip. I don't see a last one here though. What you thinking? See anything game changing here? Din. Din. I don't know what that means in this context. Gummy. Huh. Not really sure. I guess I could just like send it on one of these. That doesn't seem right, but it was. Haha. I just didn't know what the last one was. Card games with the first letter changed. Skibbity, that was probably it. Um, so with the first letter changed, this would be gin. This is bridge. This is rummy, and this is poker. Okay, yeah, that would have been about forever before I got that. Do do. All right, Balatro time. It is time for the Roblox. I'm the only one here. Beep Beep Boop was here just a little bit ago, but perhaps he dipped out for a minute. He saw me playing something other than Balatro at the very start of stream and left. But we are here. We're playing Balatro now. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do just yet. We were doing Gold Stake last time. Maybe this time we'll do, I don't know, I feel like it's been a while since I did Zodiac deck. Maybe I'll do Zodiac. Seems fine. 9876, all of diamonds. Just give me the 109876. I know it's not good enough, but I do still need to be able to get a pair right afterwards, so. How's it going though today, Zeke? I imagine people will be joining in a little bit later. Flower pot? Slide Joker? Here, let me let my cat out of the room since he clearly wishes to leave. Go, be free. This is the part where you leave. Thank you. Got his face in the door like he really wanted out, and then I open the door and he just kind of stands there for a minute like I've slighted him in some way. Alright, we're looking for full house most likely here. Queens over 4s would be fine. Not that that's super likely. It was not super likely. But we're committing to the bit now. Kings over 4s, I know the second I play this I'm gonna draw my other queen, yep. Okay, well at least we got the full house. Konnichiwa, motherfucker. How's it going? We're gonna be doing this for a run or two today, since I started off a little bit early, and then I'm going to switch over to Satisfactory, I think. Is the plan. So, hopefully it'll be a good time. We'll see how far I get. Probably not very far because it's Satisfactory, right? I also only woke up like an hour and a half ago. Madness rental. That is some crazy shit. Let me see if I can get some use out of a mime before it expires. Maybe, we'll see what I can do. Well, there's a full house. Use my discards because I'm running Mystic Summit, which needs 0 discards remaining. And I should desperately be saving my money now. I might take that hand size, or the number of hands there, though. Okay, there's another hula house. This mime is really just hanging out, isn't he? Do I gamble on the money? It's kind of not a super worthwhile gamble compared to just taking a grabber. Alright, I think I can still win with... Oh, we got the full house anyways. I was gonna say I think we can win with 2 pair, but we don't need to. Oh, I also don't need to gamble. I'll buy the Hermit, go 1 round, and then use it. Gonna lurk, I'm gonna wind up leaving here in 30 to 40 to have lunch with the PU. Word. Makes sense to me. Lurk away. Yeah, that doesn't win in 1, does it? The mime did not get value. Use the Hermit. Alright, now we check the planets. We've got Uranus. I think I take the clearance sale now and buy a couple of these planets. I think I take the 2 pair and the 4 of a kind, probably. And we save our other 20. We're really just looking for pairs, and that's it. Pairs, and I gotta go down to 0 discards. right? Because we win in 3 pretty much regardless, as long as we're playing a pair of something. If you draw no pairs, you have an issue. But we got the extra hand, which is essentially an extra econ. 32 bucks. Ooh, another hermit in the shop. Sheesh. Alright, now we just need some actual jokers. Let's go ahead and hang pair of 3s. Reduce the odds of one particular rank significantly, right? Don't much care for Venus. Throwback is a little bit troll. Photograph doesn't really do much for us either because we're currently relying on Mystic Summit. Cleaned your phone? What has that sped it up? No, it probably just makes it look clean. I don't really want to... I don't love Throwback. I think it's a pretty mid Joker, but I also don't have other options right now, so I am still gonna take it. First hand is drawn face down. Well, surely this has a pair in it. No, that's a dumb idea, of course. No, this does not have a pair in it, though. But it is a straight, and if I Hierophant those two, it is a good straight. And it's got a face card. Yeah. Over half the points from that. And then we play the full house with the faces. And we play the aces with the 2s. And we're in a good spot economically. We just now need to buy a little bit in the Joker department and we should be fine for a little bit. Fortune Teller is just a flat 5. Oh, now we're definitely cooking in the money department. We already got what we got here. We've got both liquidation and clearance sale. We've got overstock and a grabber, and we're sitting at 25 bucks. We're feeling good. Let's go Mega Celestial. We might be able to make a lot of this work by just leveling up our base molt with Photograph. Something like 2 pair. And alongside 2 pair, probably full house, because we're getting quite a few of them. And I'll go ahead and open another Celestial. Go 2 pair again. And although it costs me a little bit in the way of econ, I don't mind a Fortune Teller. I might skip this big blind for the Polychrome tag, just because I do want to skip a little bit for the sake of Throwback. Oh, I do need to discard. I need to discard. Discard like this. Ace, ace, 8, 8, 2. It's not like crazy good or anything, but it is enough to win in like a couple of hands. Yeah. Without using Photograph, we can still win in 2. I'll level up Pluto for $1, yeah. Give me a Chariot. Chariot will stack nicely with Photograph. And then... let me get a Magician or a Tower. Maybe I Tower a 4. That'll be good. Go next. Skip the Polychrome. Fight the club. Right, there's my 2 pair there. Let's go ahead and Chariot a 5, I guess. And play the 10s over the 8s. 7 kicker. Pretty solid. Queens over 2s with a 6. Again, pretty solid. And then 5s and kings with a 2. Winner. Alright, what's our Polychrome? Probably nothing good, but likely good enough to replace... Oh yeah, easily replace the pair with the 2 pair. And polychrome. I'll take a $1 Jupiter. I'm probably gonna buy that nacho tong as well. It's my tong, it's nacho tong. For $5? Yeah. Alrighty. I'm feeling a little bit better now with the polychrome under my belt. I might skip for the D6 tag as well. We aren't playing any scaling, right? So like it's not the end of the world if I what was I gonna say? We're not playing any scaling, so it's not the end of the world if I skip a blind or two. I don't like that I drew the 3 of a kind 7s. That's a little bit annoying. At least I still have the stone card there to make it work. Play the 4 here since there's fewer of them. Much better. Yeah, 2 pair is where it's at. 2 pair is definitely where it's at. I do still need a little bit of deck fixing to really guarantee it, but you can see we're doing pretty well for having 6 hands. Alright, Celestial Me. And I'll go Earth, Full House, and Standard Pack. Maybe find a blue seal. If not, do I want a Wild King? I think that's fine, yeah. Save your money. We'll go next and look to, well, we'll see if we can beat the Flint. Hopefully we can. Maybe I do need to play this one out, but skipping is going to increase my base score a fair bit. Nah, the Flint is a little too hard. I need to actually play this one. Get a little bit stronger before I take on the Flint. Will house me. Because, like, no guarantee I'll win if I play against him right now. Especially if I get stuck with a high card here. Okay, there's a full house. Is my full house worse than my 2 pair? It is. It's strictly worse. Okay, then play the 8 kicker. And there's another 2 pair with a 7 kicker, and that'll win. Rah, Jen's Almanac? Not currently. No Jen's Almanac right now. Throwback would not be in my list. Zany, 12 on a 3 of a kind, but it's perishable and rental, but it's a natural negative. Do I want that? How often do I use 12 extra malt? I guess it is decent. It might be all I need to get past the Flint as well with some more flat malt. I might keep it for just 1 round. I'll keep the Fool. Let's roll once or twice. Twice. Earth. No need for the re-triggers on the 2, 3, 4, 5. We're not really doing that. We'll go next. Well, Standard Pack, then go next. Let's crash your goddamn PC. Son of a bitch, I'm in. Alright, let's discard, like, just these 2, I think. There's a nice pair of 4s to hang. Might do that. Let me play these first and see what I get. Please don't half my score like that again, bro. That's not very cash money of you there. I drew all my 4s, that's why I didn't hang them, because if I draw all of them, it's more useful. Yeah. Okay, we play the 10s over the 9s with the stone card. And then, because of where we're at, I think I can actually sell this. And we should be fine. Like, not being able to play a 2-pair right now is a little bit annoying. Maybe I keep my 2 and I play, like, these 4. There's the 2-pair. Alright, no issue. I can even hang the 2s and still have a 2-pair. Nice. Alib, input the seed later and open an almanac packs for rare build. If you know, you know. I don't know what Alib does in Jen's almanac. I know what it does in base Balatro. It's pretty cracked. Hermit, easy choice, go next. Hermit, easy choice, go next. And I'll take a $5 hone. I don't really play flushes. Judgment wouldn't be a bad replacement for Mystic Summit here. What are we facing this? No repeat hand types. That's a little bit concerning. I think I play small blind, skip big blind. No repeat hand types is quite concerning. Let's sell Mystic Summit for a Judgment. Even Steven Foil. Actually, alright with Photograph. I can potentially make something like that work. Level up Flush. Level up Manus. Take a Chariot for sure. Level up Pluto. And take a Magician. And I think that'll be good for now. 5 legendary jokers in ante 1 and 2 are easy wins for checkered deck. Just remove Canio and replace for Mr. Bones. Just remove Canio and replace for Mr. Bones? What's the value there? I actually do kind of like this straight. It's not like super strong, but it does provide some decent value. 10,000 points. Nothing to sneeze at there. Magician here. Chariot there. Play this. $30,000. Very nice. Me not having to use my discards right off rip anymore is pretty good. That's my last ace. Let's get rid of it. Queens over 5s is probably just a winner. Yeah. That being said, you can see I still need some more points before I can actually win. I could take a moon and possibly use it against the eye to play like a flush house. A death would be good. I could death a 4 into a king. That could work. And then, honestly, wheel me. Oh. Easy. Gamble my kids. 2 legendaries and an exotic is worth your kids. That's a... Wow. Interesting. No repeat hand types this round. I don't need them. That's not true, I might need them. He did not need them. Easy clap, get out of my face, L+ ratio. Polychrome ride the bus? No, I think I'm good. Thanks though. I was skipping for the throwback value, not for the, not for any other value. Not because I expected to get something good, I should say. A perishable invisible joker. How am I going to make you work? So if I play out both of these, I can use the invisible to get maybe another even Steven, maybe another photograph. Another polychrome clever isn't bad. Ooh. And another polychrome throwback wouldn't be the worst either. It's a little bit tough. The time where Oops was broken with Bloodstone and Brainstorm was truly a broken run. I do agree, that was a pretty... That's like in general, Bloodstone plus Oops is just a very fun build to run. I don't think I want to sell anything for this. I don't have any jokers where I'm like, man, if only I had a second one. Like, throwback, kind of, but even then... Fortune Teller's giving me a flat plus 19, so if I'm not playing face cards, or if I'm not playing evens, it's like a necessity to score even a remotely usable number of points. So it almost feels like a skip on the Invisible Joker. There we go. I'll take the world instead, that's fine. Baron. I do have a fair number of kings. Baron isn't the worst. I do have a fair number of kings. I have 7 kings. Problem is, I also kind of want to play my kings, and I only have a hand size of 8. Tips on how to econ if I never get econ jokers. I mean, the first 2 antes are the most important places. Like, that is where you're gonna define a lot of your run. And whether it peters out in ante 3 or 4, or whether you can succeed and get through is going to be largely based on if you can get up to that $25 in ante 2 or 3. You don't need econ jokers to get to econ. I haven't gotten any this run. I've gotten a couple of hermits, which is a little bit on the lucky side, but there's never been an econ joker in this run. So I would say like in the early 2 antes, buy things that give you a lot of value and you're probably gonna get rid of. Unless you have something run defining show up in a shop, like, I don't know, Constellation, right? Or Hologram. Otherwise, like, it's fine to just pick up ice cream and popcorn and just breeze through the first 2 antes and not buy anything else unless you see something good. Look at this guy getting around the filter. Baron. Do I want Baron? Baron could make the rest of this run. I just beat 120k in a single hand, but that was kind of a peak hand right there. I feel like it's better than Fortune Teller. Even Steven I'm only keeping because it works with Photograph by playing it before the Photograph, right? Photograph, then Fortune Teller isn't as good as less from Even Steven, then Photograph. So... let's do that. Wario. Baseball card. Surprisingly useless here. A single 1.5x. Now, could I change that? Yes. But even then, it's probably not going to be that good. Alright, let's see what we do here. Small blind. I want to keep all the kings I can. Okay, there's a full house. Do I want to full house with the glass, or do I want a 2-pair without it? I think I want a full house with the glass, but my 2-pair is really good. My 2-pair is really good. I'm gonna take the glass because I don't have... I kind of want to see where this lands me. And I'm not using evens. And it breaks. Of course it breaks. But I got 90k, so that's a good sign of where I am. Just play this. And 51k from a lesser hand. Though we're still in a good spot. Haha, got the glass back. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. The fact that you managed to solve it in 2 hands is truly an insane build. It's a pretty good build. I don't know if I would consider this particular build insane. Let's get rid of some hearts. Use the world here. It's our anti-7 boss. I keep forgetting the mouth. Okay, the opposite of what we just did. I'm probably going to want to play 2 pairs against that boss. I only get 1. I don't really want to fool the world. Do I want to fool a glass? I suppose we could fool a glass card, and that would be fine. Do it on a 10. And we fool back the glass. And I'll reroll 1 more time. Got another 2 pair and earth. Go next. Two pair of kings over 9s. Not ideal. I'll go ahead and play it though. Play the ace as well. I like this ordering. Yeah, 33k is not the best. Keep the even cards where I can. Although I don't have as many 8s as I do 6s. So let's get rid of the 8 and not the 6. We want to keep the kings, if at all possible. Let's just do that. Queens, Jack 10, 8. I really do just kind of want to keep the 10 there. Let's play the high card Jack. Not very good. But it's alright. Damn it. Easiest deck to gold stake, in my opinion. Gold stake? I mean, easiest deck is probably still just blue deck. Right? It's just extra hand. Checkered deck is fairly easy to win with gold stake. Plasma deck is not easy to gold stake with. I disagree there. Of course, I drew 0, 0, and 0 of each of those remaining. Queens over 5s. Let's go ahead and... Do I want a justice here? I think I do. Let's justice the queen. Do queens over 5s. 2 pair. There we go. Much better. That's all we need. With stencil full deck? I mean, the issue with Plasma deck is that mid-game pivot you've got to do. I'm not gonna Hex. I don't feel the need to Ouija here. Especially since I'm going for rather large hands, there's not really any reason to do that. Let's go ahead and chip a couple of these. And then I definitely want the strength. And I'll take the... No, I will not take the moon. I don't need it against this boss. This boss doesn't want me to do that anyways. Alright, this is a 2 pair only kind of run. That'll do. 8s over kings, or 8s over 6s with more kings. 8s over 6s with more kings works better, I think. Actually, this gets the extra 2x, and it loses the 2 1.5x's, but you keep this 1.5x. So overall, this is a little bit more. And then I put the 8s up front to get the photograph on after the even Steven procs. And we win. Get like ice cream that gives a lot of chips for Plasma Deck's balance system. This is not a bad idea, especially early. Early ice cream alone can carry you through like the first 3 antes. The issue with Plasma Deck on Gold Stake is that the numbers get high enough. I believe it's 800,000 for the final boss, or 2.4 million for the Violet Vessel. Those numbers are high enough that flat chips just don't get you there. They just don't. Like, unless you have just an absurd number of chips, or you're, like, scaling the shit out of Wii Joker, or something like that, you just don't get enough chips. You have to do malt, and if you're gonna do some malt, you should do all malt. So it's like you have to pivot halfway through. Hello, banana. How are you, banana? Let's go ahead and Justice another card. More glass, easier to find. What's our final boss, by the way? Cerulean? Not my favorite. Card Sharp. Card Sharp is probably better than Baron. I was winning with just 2 Baron procs, and Card Sharp is better than Baron for procs. I don't like Acrobat because I have 6 hands, so Baron can go. This takes a lot of pressure off me to keep things in my hand as well, right? Because right now I'm kind of like, ooh, I want to keep the kings, ooh, I want to keep the steel cards, and it's like only 8 hand size. I'd rather just do it this way. I'll take the world just in case I can do a flush house at some point. I'll skip for the negative tag just so that I can get a little bit more throwback value right before the final boss. This is a decent hand. Let's see what we get here. There we go. I don't want to play all these queens, so let's go like this. And the question is, do I still want to play the flush house when I know that it's worse? And I think the answer to that is no, I don't want to play a flush house when I know that it's worse. Yeah. Okay, yeah, break my fucking glass cards. See if I care. I do. Jack 10, 9, 8, 7, that's a level 1 straight flush, and I'm not going to get the chips off Clever Joker. This seems like a horrible choice. We've got a pair right here. Let's go ahead and look for another king. Or jack, that works too. And I'll play the 6 kicker. Play the 8s out front because of Even Steven. Much better. Alright, what's our negative? Wow, greedy Joker, thank you. I could Ectoplasm for -1 hand size, that sounds like a horrible idea. Medium. And we look for tarots that we want to use. Chariot. Or just Death, another king. Hanged Man works, even though it's not super helpful right now. And go next. Well, I guess I can roll down since we're going into the final boss. We can roll down a little bit at least. Level up my full house one more time. Go next now. Worst card to always be selected. A 6. A 6 that I don't really want either, so hang. Knock these out. Selects my 10. I thank you for that. That was without Card Sharp. Now this one's going to be without the 2x, but it will be with Card Sharp, so it might actually just win right here. Oh, we didn't get the +20 this time, so not going to win. Let's go discard here, here, and here, because really we just need a 2 pair, whatever it is. And we win. I couldn't get the Joker to work yesterday. Today I'll make another try, but I won't have too much time. And, I mean, do you, man? In that goofy level 40 flush run, a single red seal glass card was my only X mult. Yeah, but did you need it, though? Memes with classical music. Bell ain't even a boss fight right now, he's trying. He did try. He did not succeed. Alright, we'll go endless with this real quick. Let's see how far it gets. I don't imagine higher than like anti-10. But today I was thinking I'm actually going to do some... So for people over on Twitch, it's not in the title, but I was actually thinking of doing some Satisfactory a little bit later, if you guys have heard of that game. Flint and steel. Ooh, we've got our hanging Chad for our photograph. Very curious. I realize it's perishable, but I don't intend to live that long anyways. Magician. 5. $20. Actually, hang me some aces. I don't need this. 2 pairs. Ooh. Oh, sick. Ectoplasm me. This one already had an addition, so I knew it wasn't gonna hit that. Take the banana for now. Level up the classic. Fist. Who's the doctor here? I'm sorry, who's the doctor here? Right, so you play the 2 pair that you know doesn't score for shit, just to get card sharp active. And now you look for the actual 2 pair. There's the actual 2 pair. And you win. Seance is not part of the team. Seance will not be a part of the team. Alright, Raised Fist gets sold for Invisible Joker. Hopefully we're still alive in 2 rounds. I'll take Planet Tycoon. And start leveling up Earth a little more. .2, 3.3, 4.4. Yikes. We can do it. I believe in the heart of the cards. Another Chariot, eh? Another Chariot, eh? Ah, fuck you. Don't just replace it with the same card I just got rid of. There we go. Alright, play the queens over the 8s. This gets us the... Actually, that's probably just gonna win because it's glass. It's Chariot now. And, I don't know. I like World. Go. Day 4 of Ask... Oh, welcome in. Didn't even miss a beat, eh? Gold 6. Nah. I have ascended beyond the mortal realm of money. Oh well, I'm yawning a lot. 56 bucks? Say less. No, I don't want 7s and aces. Get out of my deck. What the fuck, man? What the fuck, man? Hey, that was my pair. I needed that. They're shafting me right now, man. Getting rid of my glass, getting rid of my pairs. What the fuck's wrong with you? At least I got the 20 mult. Okay, they gave me another 2 pair. We're good. Sort of. I lied, we're not good. It was not okay. What we got? We got not really very many jacks, but we don't have any 9s, 2s, or aces, so I should definitely just play these. I only drew like a couple pairs this whole fucking round that I actually got to play. Oh well, we made it to ante 10 exactly as predicted. Amazing. Be sure to get rid of my steal on the way out the door. We wouldn't want me to score any points on the last hand. Hello, lazy turtle. 4 of a kind Joker ain't doing shit right now. Oh, that's 2 pair. That's 2 pair. He's polychrome too. That's why he was here. Well, there you go. Ante 10. I don't know why I'm so tired this morning. But I actually wanted to try Satisfactory. I'm gonna go ahead and see what Satisfactory is all about. I think maybe after one more run. I think I'll do one more run of this so that I can feel pain. Alrighty. Time to feel pain, I guess. My name is Bane. 10, 9, 8. You got a jack in here for me, buddy? No? Okay. You think I don't know how to restart? Skip for the investment tag. That's actually an easy choice. 2 pair. No. Go for the diamond flush. Two pair is what? That gets me like a little over 100. Toss the, what is the best odds here? Toss the, nothing is the best, so just do this. Trip 8, I think gets me there. Yeah. Satisfactory reaction video of Let's Game It Out. I'm sorry. I like your words, funny words there, Magic Man. What does that mean? What are your words? All right, so we're gonna go 8 ball plus green Joker, I think. Diamond cards are debuffed. Okay. I'm gonna use 1 discard. We didn't get anything too much better, so I'm going to play this 2 pair. Alright, we still didn't get anything crazy good, so I'm going to play this 2 pair. And then I gotta look for something a little bit better than that. A 1 pair is not gonna cut it. A 2 pair is not gonna cut it. A flush would cut it, but I actually need to draw a flush. Which, if I don't, I will just lose. Which I did not, so I do just lose. Restart. Didn't get to scale it. I probably should have gone the ice cream there. What'd I miss? Yo, gotta go. I'ma find my kids. Okay. After playing and trying it / experiencing it Satisfactory, try watching Let's Game It Out Satisfactory videos. So, I will say, I have played Satisfactory before. This would not be my first foray into it. I haven't won before. I haven't, like, gone all the way through. But I have played the game. But are those the kind of people who just do the some weird psychotic shit with it? Belts everywhere. Ooh, an early baseball card is interesting. I kind of like that on black deck. Some hidden synergy there. Alright, I drew a flush. I'll play that instead. And we got a 2 pair here. Surely it'll just let us draw another one, right? No, of course not. That would be actually incredibly lucky. We can win in 3 though. That'll be fine. Who's the one that made the tornado? I see. So they're like, or he is like a crazy builder type. I see. I'm gonna take a Celestial pack, and we're gonna try to play full houses, because otherwise we're gonna lose. So, King, Queen, Jack, 10. Not super helpful. Especially not helpful if you just add more of the wrong suit. Okay, what does a full house or a 4 of a kind look like for me right now? That's 75 times 7 is not, it's what, 525 versus 90 times 6 is 540. But by playing this 4 of a kind, I get to keep the 2 pairs, which allows me to win on the immediately following hand, I believe. If not, it's like 1 point shy. No, 1 point enough. Okay, yeah, we'll do some Satisfactory after this then. Man, I need points, guys. Points. No, this is not points. This is suits. This is not helpful to anyone at all. Here, tower. And I guess a hand size. I don't know how I'm gonna score 1,000 with just +1 hand size, but we'll see. There we go, that's a third of it at least. A little over a quarter, really. Okay, there's a full house. That'll do some good. And 87654 will get us the rest of the way. Problem is, I don't have any money, and they aren't giving me any jokers, so I can't do anything, right? Like, right now I'm not making any money, so we're kind of just hanging out, waiting to lose. Two pairs not good enough. I took the baseball card in the buffoon pack, and then I saw 0 more jokers, so L. This is the only other joker I saw the entire run. Halfway through ante 2. seeing two jokers, one of which requires other jokers to synergize, is it's not a great way to win. Ooh, easy investment skip. It's a little bit dangerous to even do that on black deck because you can just lose in the large blind, the big blind, since you only get 3 hands. Honestly, early game is some of the hardest time for black deck. I wouldn't mind a smiley face if I'm forced to. Another throwback, but I already skipped once, so it's actually not the worst to take. And I'll take the smiley face because I do need something. And having the extra joker slot, I don't mind an internal smiley face. At least it's not also charging me. And I think we just look for face cards. And win that way. That'll do. There we go. Money. Okay, we'll get some golden joker value. We could go shortcut and try to do a straight build. That's not the worst. I don't usually do straight builds. Let's do a straight build. Go next. I am going to want that grabber eventually. But that can wait a little bit. King, Jack, 9, 8, 7. So much easier to play straights with shortcut. It becomes almost trivial. Holographic Cloud 9. 10 bucks, but it'll pay itself off pretty quick. And 10 mult can't be sneezed at. Go next again. Jack 9, 8, 7, 5. Yeah, it's like night and day. Project Zomboid. Project Zomboid. What's Project Zomboid got to do with this? Did they? Oh, wait. Did they release? Did they release the Project Zomboid? Did they release a stable? Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought you meant like we already had hit stable. I was like, whoa, I'm ready to go. But yes, absolutely. We should try, we should do some more Zomboid when it hits stable. No doubt, no doubt. I'll take a smeared, probably just to sell it, to be honest. I guess I'll keep it for now. And I'll take the grabber and go next. Ironically, black deck was my first gold stake because I thought +1 joker slot was OP. I bet that was more difficult than it needed to be. Also, I just realized smeared joker is going to be awful against this boss, so fuck that. Here, take my very low straight. Get out of my face. Queen 10, 9, 8, 7. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3. Go. Be gone. I hope the really cool mods like RV still work. I guarantee you beyond any shadow of a doubt that they will not work until a couple weeks after. There's exactly 0 chance that they are going to work on release. Scary face, no. If I'm going straights, I'm not actually going to be going face cards that hard. I don't care if you give me a bunch of these. Like, Hanging Chad is alright. I could take Hanging Chad and just hope to get more trigger on X kind of cards. Or I could just modify my deck some more. Let's check the standard. That'll do. That'll convince me. Driver's license, I only have 3. That's trolling. Money on the end. Yeah, just go next. Skip to double my money and value on throwback. Yeah, that's fine. $34 is enough to convince me of that. Okay, we've got 8, 6, 4, and a 9. There we go. King, queen, jack, 9, and ace. Definitely a straight. Just don't look too close. Also, order. Order that caused me to not win in 1. L. Very well. 2 pair for you. Ha! $20. All according to plan. I hope the mod devs don't just abandon it. I understand if they've moved on. Yeah, that was a really good mod. Just being able to have sort of that mobile encampment thing going on. No splash, definitely no red bus. Satellites, $1 right now. No, I think I'm good there. Midas Mask. Midas Mask isn't bad. Midas Mask in place of Golden Joker. Get some of my early gold cards in the face cards. Saki Busky. Alright, I'll take Saki Busky over Midas Mask. Saki Busky is good. We'll go next. The club. Clubs are debuffed. King, jack, 10, 9, ace. Straight. Let me just real quick hang some lower cards. And there's a straight, the king's up front, hanging Chad, sock and buskin, go. Easy win. We do need some chips. Mughal Onion, wow, this is insane. I just tried to download Satisfactory today, but my PC couldn't handle it, lol. Well, you'll get to see some gameplay today. I'm doing well today. How are you? Outside of the not being able to do the Satisfactory thing. Skip all that. I'm looking for just some, like, decent chips right now. Acrobat. Acrobat's pretty strong on this deck. Acrobat is pretty strong on this deck. Maybe Acrobat's worth a take. Over Cloud9. And then we'll just be a little bit more conservative with our money. I'll open these standards though, just see what we get. Red Seal Ace isn't that good here. I think that's a skip. And then I'll take that. That's a Blue Seal. That's an easy take. Upgrade Flush. I'm waiting for the day that I actually see this orbital tag on the hand that I actually want to fucking use. Like, could I get it on straight, please? Like, King, Queen, Jack, 9, 8. Ace, King, Queen, Jack, 9. Let's devil the 8. Queen up front, go. Win. Got any chips in here, buddy? Ramen is not chips. Ramen is ramen. You're at 1.5. Could skip for another doubling money. Get a little bit stronger on throwback. Jack 10, 9, 8. Jack 10, 9, 8. Jack 10, 9, 8. 7. Jack 10, 9, 8, 7. Only one face card here. So no guarantees that this wins. Now I think the smart thing to do here, just to make sure I get the planet, is to play two dead hands and then play my straight with Acrobat and get the Blue Seal value. For sure. get the blue seal value. We've seen that we can score a pretty high number without Acrobat. So, with Acrobat, easy. So let's use the Saturn. Now we just got way stronger really quickly because we hadn't been leveling Saturn at all, and Saturn levels very quickly. Or very strongly, I should say. Let's go Magician. I guess we just start throwing shit in our deck. You know, just start throwing stuff in there. I'll the Emperor over 20 bucks. Two wheels that said nope, and that's it. And a death. A death is actually good. I'm not taking 50 chips on a pair. Skip for 20 bucks. Yeah, that'll probably be my last skip though for a little while. Throwback does sort of accelerate the game to a difficult point. Let's death the 8. And let's Queen Jack 9 8 6 is a straight. Yep. So let's devil the 5. Queen Jack 9 8 6. Boom. You can see how much stronger that got. We got almost the same score, although we did get an extra plus 20 proc without Acrobat as we did with Acrobat. So, Magician. Another Chad run. Not Photo Chad this time, although Photograph will come in if I see it. We just got the smiley face Eternal early. We were kind of stuck with it there, so that's where we're going. Polychrome 3. I don't really play the 3, but it does have a purple seal, which is why I took it there. Justice as a safety net. And go next. Cards drawn face down after each hand played. Queen Jack 10 9. Okay. Queen Jack 10 9 8. There we go. Should still just win. I mean, not if I don't get the plus 20s, to be honest. But I'm still gonna play it now. Well, I got the 20 bucks, so like, can I really be mad? Discard all of you. Oh, good. Queen Jack 10. Gotta use the 9 if I want to do this. 7. So let's split the difference here. Let's go ahead and discard, or play rather, all of these. And if I need the 9, I'll use it and I'll still win. If I don't need the 9, then I get a planet out of it. Well, we would know if we needed the 9 or not, because there would be a number in between these two, but there's not, so womp womp, we gotta use it. Face Chad. How are you so rich? Lucky cards, really. And some early econ. We did get some early econ, and we've been doing some skipping for money from Throwback. I do see that Four Fingers. I have to wonder how necessary it is. But I do see it there. This is definitely like a 2 into a 10 kind of angle. Let's glass the 10, and then 2 into 10. And I'll take Temperance. High Priestess. Did not pay off. We went gambling, and the gambling did not pay off. So, as much as flushes and straights can be made with 4 cards is nice, I also, can already play straights with shortcut, and, do I need... whatever I replace, I'm gonna be replacing some of my points, so, not sure how good it is, to be honest. Campfire can go pretty hard, but I don't have any of the vouchers that give me like lots of stuff or like more planets or tarots so that I can like buy sell easily, so I don't think I can really fit that in here. Emperor, I'll take Hanged Man. World is fine. Saturn, easiest level of my life. Wheel, foil, actually huge. Foil is kind of what we needed. Skip for $9, no thanks. Ace, King, Queen, 10, 8. Looks good to me. I will hang... Will I hang? Well, at least World for the straight flush. I think I'll save the Hanged Man. The straight flush is actually not really much better than, the normal straight at this level. In fact, is it even better? Like, it's debatably better. Do more chips, less flat malt. What you got for me here, buddy? Cryptid? Ectoplasm? Ectoplasm's a little rough with straights. Not gonna do that. Aura or Cryptid? I think Aura on like a jack. Since I'm playing towards the high end of the straights. Pick a card that's kind of in the middle of that high end. Easy Saturn. Don't always play ace high straights, and superposition isn't good enough to justify taking. Justice, go next. Queen, Jack, 10, 8, 6. Hang the 4s, we definitely don't play those. We've got another Justice, so I don't feel bad about playing the 10. Jack up front. $85K. Full house. Ooh. Brainstorm. Brainstorm, you say? Thankfully, with my current loadout, Joker order doesn't matter at all. So Brainstorm's definitely a take, it's just a matter of over what. And I think the answer to that might be Throwback, so that I can do the Acrobat Brainstorm angle. Seems like the best play. Or if I end up playing a glass card up front, I could trigger Hanging Chad for the 4X. There's a couple options here. I still think Throwback is the worst, though, of them. So I can do like that, or like that, or like that. Really, any of those work. Not Smiley Face, but any of these three work. Go next. The Pilar. Cards played previously, this anti are debuffed. Okie dokie. It's a straight, but it's got no face. No face card straight. Do I care? No. Glass me. I win. Throwback is back. That was quick. I was like, what the fuck, man? You can't just get rid of me like that. I can throw it back in passing when I see him in the shop. Throwing it back in memoriam. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5 isn't really the straight that I expected to be playing, and it's not really a good one, but we'll see what happens. We got the plus 20. We got the plus 20. We got 3 plus 20s. It's fine. We keep this one, we keep that one, we discard all of these to have the best chance. Ace, king, jack, 9, 8 is a straight. Which is a little silly, but it is true. King, jack, 10, 8, 6 is our last straight, and I should really be more careful to save my straight for the acrobat play, because that could have been bad had I not drawn a straight there. Probably would have still been fine, but no need to be taking that risk. I mean, legitimately, acrobat probably is going when I get photographed. No need for any of this. Trading card's fine, but I'm not replacing my points for trading card. One reroll. Ah, there he is. Sorry, Acrobat. Photo Chad has arrived. Jack, 9. I'll keep the 6 and the ace. Ace, queen, jack, 9. No, don't give me 3 fucking pairs. 4 fucking pairs. What are you doing? What is this? He's stinky. He's garbage. This is garbage. Thank you. Ace, queen, jack, 9, 7. Put the queen up front. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 procs of 2x. 7, 8 procs of 2x. Better win. Yeah, it's more like it. Yes, Suck and Buskin would be going in theory if I got a blueprint. If I just manifested a blueprint. Instead we get gay bootstraps. Showman? No. Don't draw my cards face down, bro. That's not very cash money of you. Okay, 9, 10, jack, queen, king. No need to take risks here. I don't know whether this is a 10 or a 9, so I might end up playing like a pair. Easiest choice, a foil glass card. Exactly. Alright, so this is the plant, right? No? Okay, well, we're fine then. The judgment could be a blueprint. It's not. But it could be. Ectoplasm is still too risky. Ouija is exactly counter to what we're trying to do here, so we use Sigil for the hell of it, and we Talisman one of these cards we're probably going to play at some point. You got a straight? Yes, you do. I took Telescope, you should always have a straight. Strength, an 8 and a 6 if we're lucky. There's the 8. Don't need all these kings. There's the 6. Right, so now we've got like a slightly more balanced deck up here. 10, 9, 8, 7. I do realize that this has made it so that I can't actually play a straight right now, but we can just discard all this. What'd you get me? Hermit. Thank you. And I still have to play dead cards. Because I still did not draw any of Queen, Jack, 6, or 5. And you know what? 105,000 points, go fuck yourself. Jack 9, 7, 6, 5, we can avoid playing our glass. Photo Chad is rather good. If you get them both together, you got your peanut butter and you got your jelly, and the game is over. Because the bosses have an allergy to nuts. I have a sneaking suspicion that I could play like a full house here and win. I have a sneaking suspicion the straight is not the part that's winning this. Yeah. None of that. Alright, the tooth. Glass overkill. Yeah, maybe a little bit. I'll take that extra discard for sure. There was something to be said for using the death on a second blue seal there. Mime, probably not. I only have, what, I have 3 gold and... do I even have any steel? I don't even have any steel. This would be basically for planets and that's it. Strength, I probably take and use on like a 5 and a 2 or a 5 and a 3. And go next. Double skip. Nah, play small blind. I think I skipped big blind just for the shits and giggles. Judgment. King, Queen, Jack, 9, 8. Great. I would rather get the guaranteed money several times. Temperance. Yeah, I think this run is pretty set. I don't really see us losing to the Crimson Heart unless we get incredibly unlucky over and over and over again. Which, you know, knock on wood, but it's not super likely to happen. Skip that. Skip for Juggle Tag, not because I need it, but because I want to. Disabled my Saki Busky. That is not gonna stop me. What did I want to bump? I wanted to bump a 5. I guess I could just do like a 3 and a 2 or 2 3s. Would work as well. Discard all of you guys. We've got strength that we don't really need, but I'll use it on a 5. Okay. Looking good there. And then Chariot is 6. And we go King, Queen, Jack, 9, 7. Straight. Win. Even then you can win with high card. Yeah, pretty much. We didn't quite win with high card. We would need it to be glass, but... since I'm pretty sure my high card's still level 1, right? Like, that's a bridge slightly too far. But close enough. Alright, now we speedrun this shit. We skip over and over again. Level 12 straight. Oh, here we go. There we go. Now I got a level 4 high card. Now it's easy. Which is good because I'm about to play against the straight boss. The boss that hates straights. Do with that information what you will. King Jack 10-9 is all clubs. I could see if I could pull a club. Yep, there we go. We got Ace King, Jack 10-9 is a straight flush, easy win. That way I don't lose all my money. The ace broke, I don't really care. Petroglyph. Spare trousers, fib. Straight level. Followed by straight level. Dusk isn't worth enough to take. I'll take the moon. Go next. Ooh, the needle. Spooky. Take the red seal queen. And I take my ace back. Play only one hand. Kings over queens, it is. Justice, nothing, actually. I think I just mooned the 3 kings, and, that's a funny statement. I'm just gonna moon the 3 kings. So this is 1, 2, 3 times 4 total versus 1, 2 times what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total? Oh, those are the same. Neat. Just current is worse sock and buskin. Yeah, exactly. I went away for a bit and now I'm looking at this photograph. Look at this graph. Have you guys seen that edit? Look at this graph. Hold on. Do I have that meme available and on hand? Surely I do. Yes, I do. There we go. Yeah. Screen cap.
Look at this graph.
There you go. $2.2 million. No. Sure, I'll upgrade 4 of a kind by 3 levels. I'm gonna use that for sure. Alrighty. King, queen, jack, and an ace, and I'll put the red seal for an extra re-trigger, and that'll probably be pretty good. Oh, you know what? Let's make it glass as well. There we go. This will be like actually the best hand we can put together, shy of finding the other glass base card we have. We broke the 10 and that's it. 3.3 billion is not bad. Nickel stats. you can get E. E. Technically, I've always had E. It's just they didn't show it as E. Actually, I don't know who the fuck pushes their glasses up their nose like that. That's actually like, that doesn't feel comfortable at all. Why would you do that to yourself? My immersion is ruined. Oh, possibly. How about now? The game audio is doubling. Just the game audio. So it was just like super loud, or was it just like desynced? I forgot to remute desktop audio, so that's why. That's definitely on me. But every comment gets a ping. Yes, that's how I know that you guys are talking to me. I only hear the pings. Only I hear the pings. But it like lets me know to look over at the other screen, because otherwise, like, how am I gonna know? You expect me to use my eyes or something? Yikes. Do we win with this? I don't actually know if we win with this. Guess we'll find out. It would get annoying when we spam. Yes, a little bit. But you wouldn't do that to me. Surely. That would make you a terrible person. What if you are a terrible person? I'm a carry-on soldier. King Jack 9 7 5 straight. Probably should put the Jack up front, eh? Doesn't matter, we won. Cool. Neptune, because I haven't actually leveled up straight flush at all. Go next. Skip. Start with 0 discards. That sounds like awful. King, Queen, Jack 9 8. Queen up front. I wit. Something tells me we're not going to win this next ante, so I'm rolling down. And nothing came of it, so just find a polychrome glass queen in here. Oh, there we go, polychrome glass queen. $4.8 billion is actually a lot more beatable than I thought it was going to be. Like, that feels somewhat doable, actually. It's Glass of King. High Priestess, those kind of suck, but I'll use them. Hey, there we go. Ace, King, Queen, 10, 8. All glass. Well, 4 out of 5 glass. Queen up front. Go. This will get me close to ease. $15 billion points. Ah. We are now in the E zone. We must reach E. Not that that's gonna happen, but we got a scholar. These suck. The tower, ooh. Ace, king, queen, jack, 9. King up front. We are not going any further. Speed run to play Satisfactory. Exactly. You're actually right on the money there. I am skipping because I feel like it, not because it's the right play. 07s to that king, he served us well. Full house. $40, please. Or no dollars. The factory calls for me. Ah. One more straight on the way out the door. Not a good one. 42,000 points. 15 billion. 15.6 on Black Deck Gold Stick. Alright, I need to, like, do 3 laps around the house real quick, because I'm feeling myself turn into a vegetable, and that's not good on stream. The children yearn for the mines. I will be back momentarily. Let me go ahead and get the game booted up, though, beforehand. And change the category and all that real quick. Satisfactory. Hopefully this stream's alright, because I did not check at all. There we go. Changed everything over. Let's go over to gameplay, change the audio, and change the game as well. Vegetables stream win. I'll be back in a minute. I'm used to people saying some unhinged shit while I'm away. You guys were even prompted to, and you didn't. You're doing better. Alright. Let's get... I went and got some lifesavers as well, so that I don't die. Alright, new game. Where should we start? I'm gonna be real, I'm pretty sure I can skip the onboarding process. Let's go ahead and do, It's a good session name as well. I need a good session name. See, we could say something like stream game, right? But, like, that's pretty lame, right? Session name already in use. Oh, someone else is already using stream game. That's kind of unfortunate. I didn't realize that it was like that, where it had to be unique. DJ Soups. Band of Dweebs. There we go. You guys are probably chill with that, right? So, we need to start in the hardest location. Is that the Dune Desert? Is this the hardest location? It seems to suggest that it's the hardest location. And it's pretty much the only place that I haven't been to all the time. Hello, Pokey. And Lazy Turtle says that yes, this is the hardest. Alright. Say less. We won't skip onboarding. We'll play through the whole thing for people who haven't seen it before. You got a background now. Yes, I do. I have hung a jury-rigged curtain from the ceiling. It's command hooks stuck to the ceiling, and then those heavy-duty clips, you know, the black ones that have, like, the tabs.
Group A delivered to
Those
Galaxian
clipped
region.
onto a blanket and then hung
All
on the
pioneers
hooks.
functional, initiating dispersion. Attention, pioneer. Your
That sounds like a
personality
horrible
is
idea.
a
That sounds
directory
like
and
I'm just
assistant.
being an ass.
Welcome to the Fix-It
I
Incorporated.
mean, it sounds funny
President
until you realize that you're like
A
shit-talking
Fix-It
people.
pioneer has 3 core assignments. Construct. All pioneers must follow Fix-It guidelines and instructions when constructing any building.
Oh, this actually went the wrong way. I
Every
need this over
pioneer is
here.
responsible for setting up and managing efficient
Much better.
pipelines, outposts, and power infrastructure.
Mm-hmm.
Explore and exploit. Fix-It selected planets are rich with resources suitable for direct use or further investigation. Stay within your designated. And that is why the world is counting on pioneers like you.
So I haven't actually played this since the full release, so I haven't seen a lot of the story. I've seen some of it because they tried to like integrate it into saves that were already partially played, but I assume it's not the same.
1. Beginning arrow assist. Drag within acceptable parameters.
It seems I'm in hell.
Decelerating. Deploying parachute.
Okay.
Deploying backup parachute. Skipping parachute. Landing phase begun.
Skipping parachute. I
Activating
I would
retro
actually like that. And touchdown.
Planetfall complete. Drop pod integrity nominal. Omni-situational exploration.
I haven't played
nominal.
Satisfactory before, lol. I have it, but I just haven't bothered making an account to play. I very much enjoy this game. I don't know if I enjoy it quite as much as I enjoy Factorio, but it is. I mean, like, I really enjoy Factorio, so that's a high bar anyways.
Congratulations. You are the third in your region to survive planetfall.
Oh,
Welcome to Massage
that's good.
2,
Alright,
A, B,
first things
B,
first,
in the
we
binary
fuck with the
system of
settings.
Akicha. Loading objective-based introduction. Begin onboarding.
That should be good. Bump dialogue down a little bit.
First contact safety tool supplied due to presence
There
of
we go.
alien megafauna. Adhere
And
to fix-it procedure.
where is
and
my
equip the
mouse
Fix-It Inc. Xeno Zapper
sensitivity?
before leaving the
That's
drop zone.
fine. I don't suppose I have like mouse acceleration or something. This will be fine. No, I would like to apply my changes. Thank you. Yeah, that's pretty good. Factorio is pretty good, TBH. Yeah, for sure. Do max FOV? No, I am not you. I do not play on Quake Pro. You know what? I'll look at it just to see life through your eyes. Where do I even do that? You would think it would be under video. Field of view. I play on 90. Why do you do this to yourself, man? It looks like I'm like in a race car, just like permanent racing game. Video. And that's not, and I'm sure Minecraft gets even higher than that too, right? Like. It actually wasn't the worst, probably because it stopped at 120. Onboarding objective 1. Equip the Xeno Zapper. But I'm mining limestone. See? Alright, get the Xeno Zapper, put it in my hands. Slap
Next
people with it.
objective, dismantle the drop pod.
Okay.
Fix it incorporated as cost-effective
Press
and
F.
efficient. We do
Disable.
not waste. The drop pod will be recycled to construct
Press
the first
V to
stage
bring
of
up the
habitat
resource
and
scanner.
utility base,
Select
often referred
iron.
to as the hub.
I don't seem to have too much choice. Scan.
Next objective.
Okay, we've got
Use the
options.
resource scanner to find
I
and
think
collect
if I...
additional
Oh,
iron
I
to be
can't
able
do
to
map
build the
yet.
hub. If you cannot find iron, be assured scans of the planet have revealed
Honestly, I
sufficient
use
iron
100
sources.
FOV, not too large, but not 90. You have become all powerful with max FOV. Why does the chisel grow when you mine rocks? I don't think it does. I think you were just hitting it. I'm selecting iron. Gather iron ore. I see, you want me to specifically go gather some. Very well. I'll head over here. This looks like one. Doop doop doo. What's up, buddy? On guard. Yeah, I got his ass.
Samples of new alien species acquired.
There we go.
Notable features are blunt interrupting previous message for higher priority message.
Thank you.
Next objective.
You want me
Use
to
the build gun
build
to
the
construct
hub.
Iron is a base
Okay.
component necessary for
Where
your
am I
future
building the
progress,
hub?
So ensure you build the hub close to iron sources. Fix-It does not pay by the kilometer.
So this is, what kind of iron is this? Normal? And I see some copper down there. Or at least I assume it's copper because it's fucking green. Let's just slap this thing down here. It should be fine.
Hub foundation built. The hub terminal and crafting
Huh.
bench are only the
Maybe
humble
I'm crazy.
beginnings of a successful Fix-It pioneer, but essential for the next steps of onboarding.
So you can interact with the
Once
crafting
finished,
bench
The
here.
hub will function as your base
You
of
can-
operations.
If you press
Next
space,
objective,
it
complete
auto
hub
crafts,
upgrade
so I
one.
can, you know, do that and then get myself a mint here. Well, it goes. Alright, you're all done making me those. Here's 0. Hub upgrade 1. 10 iron rods. So you have to like put them in here basically. And it unlocks a bunch of stuff. So it's waiting for 10 iron rods. What do we need for an iron rod? 1 ingot. 10 rods. There you are, sir. It created like this
Hub upgrade
upper
1,
frame.
Storage and frame completed. Equipment like the portable miner can now be made in the workshop. Congratulations on completing your first milestone.
I actually do
the
want to
first of
keep the
many
limestone.
providing access to new recipes and technologies for the Fix-It mission. Next objective, complete Hub Upgrade 2.
So more iron. That's all I need. It unlocks the smelter, copper. Pretty standard stuff. Pretty standard stuff. Did that unlock the portable miner? No, it did not. Okay, so I'm still doing this shit by hand for a second here. Very well. Each iron is 1 iron ingot. A rod is an iron ingot, and plates I think are 3 to 2 or something like that. I remember they're not 1 to 1. Alright, that should do it. Don't need to spend too long sitting there doing menial labor. That's really the driving force behind these games. It's never like... well, I won't say never. It's not usually like, oh, I'm making the factory grow because I feel like it. I'm making the factory grow because this would be so exhausting if I had to do this by hand forever. Yeah, it's 3 to 2. Okay. And I'll just make all 21. There you go. You can have those, and you can have those, and send it.
Hub Upgrade 2, Power and Shell, completed.
We got
The smelter can turn raw ore such as copper and iron
we got a
into
nice place in
ingots,
here.
and the biomass burner generates power when
And we
fueled.
have, okay, we have power
Fun
as
fact,
well.
Most of the native
Burn
flora
stuff.
and fauna is compatible with Fix-It technology.
Right? We can like,
Fueling the
pick
biomass
up
burner
leaves.
with inappropriate materials will result in deductions or even cancellation of your yearly bonus. Next objective, complete Hub Upgrade 3.
Alright, constructors, power poles, concrete. We're gonna need to actually go get some copper, it looks like, because it wants us to make some wire. So, first things first. We still don't have miners, but we do now have smelters, so I think I should go make a smelter or two, just so that I can cut that step out of the process, right? The room is pretty cool. I mean, like, I love the aesthetic of this game is excellent. Absolutely no issue there. So what was I making? I was making a smelter. Let's add that to the hotbar maybe for now. You can press the number keys 1 through 0, right? And now I can pull it out by pressing 1. Whip it out on them. I'm gonna need some rods. Like so. Enemies are abound. That's copper. And there's some more over there. Okay. What's up, idiot? On guard. I win. Hello, Kent Ninja. How are you? How are you? Just a moment here. Just checking sure. Make sure OBS is still going well. How are you? How much copper I think I need? I'll go for 40. We'll get 40. There we go. Ooh, wood? Wood. No. Wood. No. Wood. Thank you. Okay, so the dead bushes are the ones that give wood. Gotcha. There is not a whole lot in the way of fuel around here, is there? I guess there's those trees over there. That's probably fine. And I need how much for a smelter? 8 wire. That's easy. Because wire is 1 to 2, I believe, so we're getting, like, double value. Let's go for, like, let's get, like, 20 of this. And we'll go ahead and craft it all up like that. And then I'll go ahead and make a couple of cables here. And we'll slap down just any old place, I think. I think you can hold control to snap, but it doesn't really snap to the hub, does it? No. Alright, place it there. Wire from there to there. And we just need to power it, which is easier said than done. Thankfully, it's not wasteful. It'll never waste any extra. And let's do iron. And just slap that in there. How much does this use? Not bad. We should be able to sustain that for a little while at least. I used to be so addicted to this game a few years back. I love this game, man. Every now and then I come back to it. It's hard to get friends to play this game because I'm one of the... Either my friends are not really into this kind of game, or if they are, they're too busy doing their own thing to, like, want to commit the time to it. Alas, it's a very fun game multiplayer because you can kind of just split up the tasks, you know? More limestone? More limestone. Let me get this. I kind of see what you mean by the growing. It's like it pulsates when it hits the rock as like an animation. Oop. Just banged the shit out of my mic. That probably wasn't pleasant. Hopefully that's not causing any issues or popping or anything. Oh, hey, buddy. On guard. Or you can leave? Where'd you go? You good there? You good? Yeah, that's what I thought. You did that to yourself. Also, Mr. Streamer Man, your face is turning orange from the screen. I mean, it's thematic, right? Because I'm in the desert. It does happen, though. I do notice that it's visible on my face, but not much I can do about that one. I also have a very yellow light over here. Let's see if I can open the blinds a little bit more, but they're pretty much all the way open. Listen, I'm just orange, okay? That's my secret. I am orange. Alright, we got lots of iron. What did we even need? What are we doing here? Okay, I'm gonna need a lot more iron. Let's go get some copper while we're at it. Do part of it by hand, do part of it automatically as we sort of transition into the mid-game here. He's turning into an Oompa Loompa. Could be worse, could be worse. And I get to make chocolate forever. Did Willy Wonka own slaves? Is that what the Oompa Loompas were? Or did they just enjoy it? Did they do it for the thrill of the sport? Food for thought. Right? Like we kind of just glossed over the fact that he just had this factory full of workers that nobody had ever seen or heard from before. They were like, who are these guys? What's an Oompa Loompa? It's like, that's a, you know, genuinely great question. I'm kind of concerned why we don't know. So I need 50 ingots. You bet your ass I'm not making any more than I need. My childhood is ruined now. Nah, it's probably fine. Misunderstanding. Alright, there you go. You can have that and that and that. And go. What did it add? Do I have an inside now? Oh, sick. Interior furnishing. Character customization. I can have a welder's helmet. That's kind of cool.
When you make the inevitable mistake, Fix-It's dismantling feature is designed
Ooh,
to
a gold
salvage all
helmet.
resources used during construction.
Thank you for supporting
in
during
line with
early
our
access.
zero waste
Ah, I
policy.
see.
We understand that Fix-It pioneers
No thanks.
are only
Nobody's
human
even
and
gonna
thus
see this. I
prone
don't
to
even know
error.
why I care.
Next objective, complete hub upgrade 4.
Primary color, though. Let's go for what... Let's go, like, black on the primary color. Yeah. And then secondary color can be... Oh, this is kind of like... Gotcha. So I'm more interested in overalls color. And then, like, going for, like a dark green. That's not really what I see down here, but... Yeah, there we go. And, yeah, that works. Not my best work, but it could be worse. Let's go for Summer Sloop as my trinket. Yeah. There we go. Overalls should be black, then secondary gold. That could look cool. Too late. I've already picked my favorite color. Green. Alright, this gives me conveyors, which are rather important. And I need plates and wire and concrete. Okay. I can do the concrete easy enough. I've got some limestone from... It's been laying around. What's going on back here? You all done? You out of power? No, but you're not doing the best. 30 more copper. Alright. Change the recipe back over to iron, and you take all this. And let's get the rest of the cable. Me when I strap live TNT to the dog creatures in Satisfactory. Hee hee hoo hoo. I'm just a silly guy doing silly pranks. Okay, can I make those stupid miner things yet? No, of course not. Why would I be able to do that? Constructor. Advanced plates. Damn, man. Guess I'll go mining again. When do I get the miners? Did he? Is that you? Yo, Vine Boom is... Someone's gotta study that particular sound effect and how out of nowhere it came. It just became, like, ubiquitous, right? Can you make an equipment workshop yet? You know what? I can. I believe. Equipment workshop. Oh, you know what? Yeah. The miners are going to be in the equipment workshop, aren't they? Yeah. I either got that last time or this time. What were you? Plates and rods. That makes a lot of sense, yeah. I think I needed 4 and 6. Hopefully I got that right. Nope, I got the wrong number. Wrong order, rather. There. Boom. I don't really care where it goes because I'm sure I'll move it in the future. Boom. Thankfully you get full back, so... Or full, like, resources back when you pick stuff up. 2 iron rods, 2 iron plates. Ugh. Do I have iron going back here? Are you making iron? Tell me you're making iron. Thank you. How you doing? Still 9 more wood. Wood's really efficient when all you're doing is a single smelter. Alright, let's make a few of you. That should do. I'm gonna make a couple of these things. And by a couple, I mean probably 4. Because I'm pretty sure these turn into the miners anyways, so... like, no reason not to make more. Right, and you guys go in here. Okay, I can't see anything while I'm carrying this. Boop. Boop. I'm just happy they don't use power. We can discuss the implications of that later. Does this only have 1 connection point? It does. Okay. Let's go into power. Let's put power pole mark 1 in here. And let's put the smelter and the constructor... I don't remember having that on alt before. Huh. 1, 2... Was it always on alt? I feel like I always had it on control. Maybe I'll go change that. What's control usually used for? Snap to guidelines. I mean, control should still work because snap to guidelines is only when you're already actively placing something, right? Cycle next hotbar can be control scroll up and control scroll down. Right, there we go. And now I can still hold control to snap to guidelines like that. You can see it's still just fine. Yep, okay. 6 more wood remains. Alrighty, let's change you back over to copper. How fast do these stupid things mine? Good enough for me. That's way more than I could do by hand, that's for sure. Smelt away, sir. Smelt away. Meanwhile, I think I should probably get a second smeltery, and then maybe a couple of crafters as well, because the copper... I'm not going to need copper sheets for a long time. So I think just copper plates, or the copper wire, rather, should be fine. So let's go ahead and get a second smelter down here. I need rods and wire. Really, I should just be making a bunch of all of those anyways. Alrighty, and some wire. I still have some cable, so no issue there. There we go. And... what do you mean overlapping another clearance? No, you're not. Fucking liar. Liar. Alright. Oh, I need concrete. Yikes. Silly me. Concrete's that material that you always have a trillion of until you need it. Whatever. This is fine. Boop. And then we go 1. We go destroy. We go 2. And we go 3. Now it's burning wood at double the rate, and I don't have very much to give it. So, time to go get some wood. I, for one, love picking up dead bushes. Gotta be one of my favorite pastimes. Sup? What's good, pancake toast? Am I kidnapped? I mean, in a certain sense, if you consider corporate overlords to be kidnappers, then yeah. I suppose that would be what's going on here. What are you doing? You're doing copper, so you're doing iron. Do mine eyes deceive me? Do they? I don't know. Are you a small Victorian child? What is with the, what's with the choice of language there? Watching Peter Pan in your free time. I hate YouTube censorship. Oh, did you say something and I didn't see it? 07. Where's my iron? Give me the iron. Right, I'm sure that wood is gonna run out long before it actually finishes. Can I make a chainsaw yet? Is that a thing that I can do? No. Perish the thought. I've been trying for the past 10 minutes. Can't wait for you to get the angry green rocks so you can unbreathe everything in a 10-mile radius. Okay. I see where we're going with that. I feel like it's a little ways off in the distance. I think the furthest I ever got in this game was... I was in the tier 7 range, so I was just getting nuclear, but I never did actually get there. Great, let's do a little bit of explorating. So, there's clearly a shiny in here that I cannot reach. If you think to yourself when you see this, wow, those rocks look awfully destructible, it's because they are. Good news. I'm just gonna grab it through the wall, because apparently I can do that.
This semi-slug species seems to
Is this like
persist
Minecraft?
through absorbing
In a
and
certain
storing
sense.
energy from its surroundings.
It's
Studying
more
this
like
can provide
modded
new methods
Minecraft
for
in the
improving
sense that it's
fixed
very
production line
tech-focused.
efficiency.
And also, I
Storing
have a
this
lot of
potential
subs all of a sudden.
resource for
Yeah,
later use.
we're almost at 10,000 views on that short. Apparently you can't say the green
Unknown
rock's
crystal
name.
Mineral collected. This mineral is composed of the same chemical
Perhaps
elements as
does
quartz and
myanium
may
work?
similar industrial functions. Store this potential resource for later use.
Don't shoot at me. No. Ah, got it, bitch. Too slow. Get over here. Stab you in the butt. Yeah, easy win.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. Their weaponized plasma is most likely stored as a stable chemical substance in an organ close to their mouth, and only turns volatile when exposed to one of the chemical elements in the air. Preserve the remains for later study.
Me when I pick up leaves. If only weeding were this easy, man. Apparently I can't. Yes, the green rock. Perhaps because you tied it to something else, like nuclear in nature. Can't wait till I have a car. Also, I definitely put this other smelter backwards, which is funny in like a sad way. Come on, turn around. Turn around. Why are you not turning around? What? Oh, I see why. Okay. That's why it's on Alt. Gotcha. Controls, key bindings. Alt up. Cancel. Left Alt and scroll up. Left Alt and scroll down. There we go. I see why. That's... Okay, wait. That didn't do... Wait, now it doesn't... Wait, huh? Wait. Did I change the wrong setting? Oh god. Reset to default. No, I don't want to do that either. That's just bad. Cycle to next hotbar. Yeah, cycle to next hotbar. Left Alt and scroll up. I'm confused. That's what I just changed it to. Why is it still working on control? You confuse me greatly. I actually changed it correctly. Do you want it on right Alt? Bro, what is going on? You see this? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean rebinding conflict? Yeah. So why do you not... Alright, guess we're setting to default. Hopefully there's nothing in there that I was too torn up about. Okay, well, it's back to working now, so whatever. Pretend like that made sense. There we go. And there we go. Baba Booey. And I think you were doing iron. And you are almost out of wood. Now you're not. Apparently you can't say green angry rock and kill for some reason. I mean, what do you mean for some reason? I feel like we both know the reason, even if it is, like, debatable whether or not it should censor that. I need more plates. I need a lot more plates. Approximately this many more plates. Yeah. Context is pretty much what it comes down to. Right, and then let's dump off a little bit of stuff. Boom, and probably not using that for a while or that for a while. That's fine. And we come out here and we go plus 100, plus 100. All right, let me get these belts, bro.
Hub upgrade 4.
More
Landing
inventory?
platform and utilities completed. Conveyor belts connect the output of
Uh-huh.
one building to
Conveyor
the input
belts.
of another and transport resources.
Then the final upgrade,
Due to
I
past
think,
incidents, I
is
have been
this
asked
one.
To issue a clarification.
Miner Mark
Portable
1.
miners, obviously, do not have a connection for conveyor belts. There is nothing to suggest, visually or functionally, that they can be connected to portable miners. If this is something you struggle with, do not worry. Fixit has alternative uses for all their pioneers. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 5.
If this is something you struggle with, stop playing the game because you're not cut out for this. That's essentially what they're saying. I love how sarcastic the AI helper is. So how's everybody's day? We all hanging out? Seems like everyone's having a pretty good time. Alright, 150 will be good. 50 of this will go into the hub upgrade, and then I'll probably keep the other 25-ish. Alright, to be honest, that's not a rave review. Why are you only alright, TBH? Nice amount of iron right there. I guess I should go collect a little bit more iron while those go, since I don't quite have enough for my rods. It's all about time efficiency in the early game, right? Just like, get things done while you can. Bursting with positivity. No. I was asking what might be the issue. Why are you only alright today? It's just nothing happened kind of alright, or it's like both good things and bad things happen, so I'm just alright. Yeah, that kind of thing. Not much going on. Alright. That's the safe kind of alright. I'm just waiting for this to finish up its last couple so I can throw another 100 in. Nice even number. Boom. Keep going. Just waiting around like the day before a big thing you're expecting? Is there a big thing you're expecting? A package in the mail. Alrighty. Well, let's just go ahead and finish this off now. Ah, fuck, there is a tier
Hub upgrade
6.
5. Power
Alrighty.
expansion completed.
Oh,
A
right,
miner,
because space
unlike
elevator.
portable
That makes
miners,
sense.
Can be connected to conveyor belts and requires power to function.
Okay, let's
Caution.
get...
As you expand, the energy demand of your production may exceed
How
the
much
capacity of the power grid.
limestone do I have?
The
I have
onboarding
3
program was
concrete, that's it?
established Because Fixit pioneers often experience memory
Okey-dokey.
issues after planetfall.
I'm
If
going
you are
to need to get more
experiencing
concrete then.
nosebleeds, nausea, existentialism, or an itchy scalp, there is no need for concern. This should pass within 5 to 7 workdays.
I'm sorry, itchy
Next
scalp?
objective, complete hub upgrade 6.
Please don't gloss over these conditions. Alright, I think the first thing I do actually is set up a limestone miner. I think that a limestone miner will be the best, like, thing to just knock out and never have to worry about again. That kind of deal. Pick up miner. And anyways, I don't have enough limestone, so I'm going hunting for it right now. Anyways. Where is... Okay, that's a lot of limestone. We got some there. We got some there. But the closest one is over here. Do I have the map yet? I don't even have a fucking map yet, man. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But nosebleeds, though, I guess if you're really tired. Where are the enemies? There's always an enemy at these things. There's the enemies. Hey, buddy. Come at me. I win. What are these guys doing? Why are they running around? Get back here, bro. I'm gonna kill you. MPX Saint-X, fuck it, strapping boomsticks to dogs. I would love to. We're in tier 0 currently. So this is what I got. I got little stick. Little zappy stick. Ooh, I punched him in the head for that one. He deserved that. See ya. Some quartz over there. I'll try to remember that. But I'm here for the limestone right now. That's right, no censorship to Twitch. Oh, okay, I see. You've moved over. I forgot about the username translation. There we go. That'll be enough concrete for the short term. Hopefully, maybe. Probably not, actually. I need a little bit more for... I need some for the miner, and then I also need some for the, what are these, the posts. The energy pole Mark 1, or whatever it's called. Power pole Mark 1. What is that I can see through the wall over there? Oh, something new in the house. What's in the house? What's new in the house? Is it behind that? Oh, we got a second biomass burner. Huge. I can throw all my leaves in there. All my wood in here. And then... well, actually, what then? Let's go ahead and slap this guy down over here. Connect both of these into him. And then do some power poles down here. 1, 2, 3. Much better. Alright. Iron comes in. Iron goes out. You just can't explain that. Let me get some concrete. Concrete and some iron rods, apparently. What do I need for those storage crates as well? That's another question I need to ask myself. Storage crates are gonna need... where are you? I know I have them. There you are. 3... actually, not 3. Down at 0. And logistics, let's go... 1... and, I don't know, like 4-ish. And then, on hotbar 3, I'll put the constructor, smelter, and the miner down at the end. And on this line, I don't even want to see those. There we go. Keeping it nice and organized. Maybe even do like that on 10. Gotta keep it organized. Cool. You need just concrete. Although, actually, yeah, you just need the plates, not the concrete. You need rods as well. Alright, let's make a couple more of those. Is this considered botting when I follow you on both on Twitch and YouTube? No, because you're on both of them. Yeah, and you're also, like, actually there. Alright, let's do this. I might need more, wire. Actually, no, I'll be fine. Oh, that's not where I wanted to put that. Come back. Right, and then do to the miner. Point that way. I do need a constructor, so I need to go get some plates and some more cable. Although, while I'm thinking of it, do that. Plates and cable. We got plenty of ore, or ingots rather. Like, look at that. Look at all that wire we can make. Yeah, I've always been sort of an explosive charge kind of guy when it comes to enemies. Or, like, I liked the gun, but I actually kind of liked the rebar gun more. I really like the rebar gun for whatever reason. Oh, I need more plates too. What am I talking about? Mm-mm-mm. 100 iron ingots. 9 wood remains, 150 leaves. That's not super awe-inspiring. I think I'm good on copper for a little while. We can do just iron. Go ahead and get 200 iron going. As is often the case in this game, iron much more important than copper. Right, so I can make all the things now, right? Oh, I need need some advanced. I haven't actually made any advanced plates yet. I do need to do that. Reinforced plates, sorry, my bad. If I get both my devices, I could watch both on YouTube and Twitch. Just bump the numbers up by watching, like, as like 6 different people at that point. As long as you keep hopping around and chatting as each of them in succession. Alright, this is good. And then we want one of those storage containers right here. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. That is even, right? Yes, okay. Just making sure the snap actually works the way I want it to. And chances are we're going to be connecting that way, so let's go power pole. Oh, actually, we only have 2 devices that need power, so this is fine. Boom. And then we just tell it what to make, which is concrete. And it does its thing. And we can leave it alone. No need to try any harder than that just yet. Concrete is like sort of a building material, and that's about it right now. Meaning I could double the time I say to make a cement. Nope, you're only allowed 1 of those per day. That's concerning. We need to go get more wood. Okay, there's clearly going to be an enemy out here. I don't intend to fight him right now. I intend to find the easiest way to get as much leaf and wood as possible. I need wood. Oh, good, I think... I forgot I don't need to fucking mash the button, I can hold it. At least they were kind enough to put some wood over here. 2 to the 7th minus 1 subs. Are we up to 127 now? Huge. We are at the maximum allowable 8-bit 2's complement value. I think. Hey, buddy. You need some more wood there? There you are, buddy. Ooh, this thing's burning through the leaves. Although now it should only be burning through half as fast because the wood is here. Can I make biomass yet? Maybe. I should probably be crafting these into some things. Oh, I need to make miners. That's what I need to make. I made 1 miner, but I need more. Portable miner, not an issue. Concrete was an issue, but I'm now making some more. So let's craft some plates here. And then we'll go get that concrete, see how much we got. 2 to the 7th minus 1 uses all the digits of 127. This is true. I don't know what to do with that information, but it is definitely true. How much concrete do I have? 48, that'll do. And by the time I finish setting up these miners and I'm ready to go to the end of Hub Upgrade 6, I'm sure there'll be another 50 there for me, so... no problem. Alright, there's an iron up... Isn't there also an iron up here that I got? Yeah. Alright, so let's go iron, and go, like, that way with it. Just, like, that way. So we just need to pick up our miners. Yeah, copper's obviously going to go last on this, because it's not nearly as helpful to us. We got another 200 here yet? Yep. Just generally gonna go that way. Does that work? Probably fine. And then this one is gonna kinda go more like that so that it can go along the cliff and then down. And we're gonna go pole. Not sure where we're connecting that yet, but what kind of... Okay, that one's normal, I know. This one's probably normal as well, I imagine. Yeah. Okay. So now we go to make some of these. Oh, we gotta go that way. Yep. Great. And if those are both normal, then these are mining at what rate? 60 a minute. So that is 120 iron per minute. If I want to smelt all that, I'm going to need, I want to say 4 smelters. Yes, 4 smelters. Smelter is cheap enough that I can afford 4 of them. Nice. Let's go with, like, this direction. I'm guessing it won't like me putting this over here. No, not really. There we go. 4 smelters. Unfortunately, we don't have splitters yet, so we can only make use of 2 of them. But we can make use of 2 of them. There's 1. And I'll just move the thing in the future. Why are you rotating at these weird angles, bro? Just line yourself up. It's not that deep. Can you tell I'm a little bit OCD with these? I like making things clean. They must be clean and even. A. Ah. What's up, FinVR? A, I, U, E, O. Ah. So it's supposed to be like a long drawn out scream, but with no emotion whatsoever. Got it. Dun dun dun. Alright, and then you are iron, and then I control C, control V, control V, control V. You are done making iron ingots, so I'm going to tell you to make copper ingots with that last bit of copper I have. And I'm going to pick up that. There we go. We are officially automating some iron. Hopefully this is not killing my system. Well, it's certainly burning through things at hyperspeed. Those leaves are not long for this world. Alright, let's see if I can do something about that, because that's concerning. Oh no, I made a mistake. It's pronounced ah! Okay, so like that. Okay. Picking up leaves from the ground. Exhilarating gameplay. I just desperately need leaves, man. Once I get a chainsaw, this will be easy peasy, but I don't think we have chainsaw unlocked yet. It is satisfying though. It's much like a power wash simulator stream. Unfortunately, that is not a game I currently own, but it does feel like it would be, honestly, it feels like it's a pretty good stream game. It's the kind of stream game you play when you're just like trying to hang out with the chat, you know what I mean? It requires very little, like, concentration, and it's satisfying to watch. Yeah, well. Is that because I ran out of leaves? Yup. Yup. Get going again. Thank you. It'll cut down a little bit once that one's done as well. I am leave. Alright, surely there's like at least 134 concrete in here. Ugh, only 128. You can have that. You can have that. I've got the plates for one more constructor. Do I have the stuff for another miner? Yes, because the portable miner's right over there. Yeah. Look at that. And we can connect this guy out to this way. In fact, we go ahead and do this. And this will be sort of a hub line. Connect out there. Yes, I would like one of these. And then we put the miner facing that way. The other that way. There we go. 2 smelters. One directly in line. One next to it. We can only use one. But that's okay for now. This is an end point, so... But I do want to use some crafters. How fast can the crafters craft? These make 30 ingots. How fast can a crafter craft, or a constructor rather, craft wire? Wire takes 15 per minute, so we need 2 of these per. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go this then. Go boom. Boom. Chow. 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 You're making copper. You're making copper. We're all making copper. Let me go ahead and get this in here before start that backlog ahead of time. Alright, those are done, which means we're probably using much less power now. I lied, that's not exactly true. This is still cranking through those leaves like nobody's business. 0.8 seconds each instead of 5 seconds. I think honestly I should probably split this wood and do half wood. Can I split that? Am I allowed to split that? There we go. You mean idle? Get going. There you go. Alright, let's complete this mission. We should be able to complete this without too much issue now. With how much iron we have. Need 100 of this. We could have done this with a constructor, but what's the fun in that when we could sit here and stare at the number go up? Thoughts? What am I gonna have for lunch? What am I gonna have for lunch? Do I just have, like... Oh, you know what? I think there's, like, leftover sausage or something. I'll have some of that. Yeah. Go. Is that it? Did I win? Yes! Tier 1.
Upgrade 6. Landing platform hydraulics completed. Freighter landing initialized. Congratulations, you have completed onboarding and achieved the absolute minimum skill level required.
Absolute minimum skill level. Let's
Fix It looks
go.
forward to your future achievements, because a future with Fix It is a future with you. Tier 1 and 2 milestones are now available in the hub.
So
and
we really
biomass
need these
burners can now
biomass
be built
burners.
individually. Your first official objective is to initiate project assembly by building the space elevator. This objective will take a
Space
significant
elevator?
amount of resources, so Fix It recommends getting to work.
Ooh, splitters and mergers. Splitters and mergers is good. Building efficiency stat. Okay, that just lets you see how they're doing. Field research is the MAM, which is really big. And the map, which is also really big. Tier 2, what do we have in here that we really need? I don't care much for the part assembly yet, nor the awesome shop, nor the logistics mark 2. I think obstacle clearing is the important one to get here, because that allows me to make solid biofuel. I guess I can already make biofuel then, just not the solid version, right? Which means that I should branch away from these in the near future. I think power is probably very important to get online, like, now. You know what I mean? So, let's go ahead and look at that now. Technically, you have emergency fund of $127. Borrow $1 from each of us. Pay back at 300% interest. Okay, yeah, we can make biomass. Okay. What do I need to make this work then? I need the biomass thingy, which is in here. Let's put that on 0. What do you cost? Plates, rods, and wire. All very doable. Let me go ahead and take some iron from in here to fill out my inventory some more. And some copper from over here. How many rods, plates? So 15, 15, 25. Alright. Let's go for, let's make like 4 of these things, maybe? So, 60 plate, 60 rod. Maybe even more than that. Maybe we'll do 5. We'll do 5. Let's do 75 plates to start. And 75 rods, and then 125 wire. And then some cable. We have the cable, so no cable. And we're gonna need to get immediately after power. I think we're gonna need to figure out crafting. Craft some of those basic things. As for this, let me immediately take the logistics one. That's very important. Logistics is what's going to allow us to make use of all of our smelters, but we need more power if we're going to do that, so that's why I'm doing this. This is also going to allow us to use belts and storage so that we can store more than just one stack each of wood and leaves. I'm making some extra. And then I'm also going to make some extra plates. I'm sure I'll need them for the belts. That'll do. Alright, let's do this right over here. I think this was a good spot for it. Slap down a biomass burner. Right about here. And then I want storage. How far can I go before it? Okay. D-snaps. There we go. I think I could probably fit 5 in there. Boom. Boom. Alright. And then the stuff goes in here. And I'm going to put a splitter like there, and then another one there. And it'll go to those and to those. Right. And I'll go ahead and do... let's do... one here that'll connect to the end as well as to these two. One, two, three. And then that can connect into the main grid in a second, but before that, we're also going to want a constructor. Or two, actually. We're going to want 2 constructors. One can go here, one can go right next to it, but I need more plates. But these will be making the biomass. And then connecting in like that. And to get there, we're also going to want to do 2 storage containers. Nope, not facing the other way. Storage containers. One going to this one, holding all of our leaves, and one up here that will go to all of our wood. And then they'll merge back in once they've been made into biomass, and the biomass will go in there. Now, I do want to save enough room so that hopefully I can fit another constructor in between. And that way, when we get solid biofuel, we can just stick that one in the middle, right? So let's see if, before we... where are you, constructor? You do not quite fit in between, do you? Not quite. How much room do I need here? A little bit more. Okay. We can back this up then. Back it up. Let's get this as close as we can. And then I'll place this second one down behind it. So we need 2 more constructors then, actually, which means 4 more plates. Which means some number more screws that I don't know. Looks like 12 per, so 48. Now, because I don't have this unlocked yet, let me see if this will fit back in the future. Okay, it does fit in perfectly, pretty much. Cool. So I can just do this way then. And you are biomass... Oh, actually, you know what? That's not... I'm gonna need even more room than that, because these combine back together, don't they? Maybe we go 90 degrees then. Make it a 90-degree angle. I could be your angle. Yeah, that's the angle I want right there. But this guy starts it off, and then we do like 2 more of them back here. Yeah. And then we delete this guy and we'll add him back in once we have that technology. You are biomass leaves, and you are biomass wood. And you are the 2 storage crates for those. Yeah, that's wood. And can't combine them yet. But there'll be one here, and that'll be it. And then the third one will connect there. Actually, that'll be kind of a dead end if I do that. Where are you connect? Oh, you're connecting to those 2. Alright, so when I want to swap over the power, I'll use that pole and bring it over here. We're gonna need one more here, though, as like a go-between. There. And there. And then that one can connect to the west. And that'll go over there. Okay. That looks good. Can I make a chainsaw yet? No. Logistics. Let us do logistics. How much power we got? Not as much as I would like. Not nearly as much as I would like. Let me get all the leaves, if there are any in here. There are. And some... oh wait, nope, that's the other way. There are not. Go make some biomass. As much as I can. I have to assume biomass has more energy than split. Biomass has 180. Leaves have 15. So this goes through 12 per minute versus 6.6. Okay, so almost double. Gotcha. Definitely worth then. Especially since we get 5 times as much. Can you actually... what happens if I just... boop? Okay. Learning hotkeys. Learning hotkeys. Great. Pick up some iron. And I think once we get logistics and power set up, that'll probably be where I end the stream for today, but I am enjoying this, so I may do some more in the future. We will see. Just to confirm, check on something over here. Yeah, okay. Good. Good. I need 300 of this. And then we return to Balatro tomorrow. I still haven't done that Balatro, but all your jokers are shit run yet. And I should probably do that, because that sounds interesting. The crafting table never truly goes away, does it? Crafting bench, sorry. Is crafting table copyrighted, do you think? Like, does that fall under copyright? Am I allowed to use the term crafting table, or is that like a Minecraft only thing? The what run? Sorry, wait, what? Lamau the what run? Did I say something dumb? Oh no, I don't have enough iron to do all this. Shit jokers. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Someone else in chat suggested it to me. Or a couple days ago, I think it was. Yeah, it's do you remember the tier list that I did? Gotta do a run, but using only the jokers tier C or lower. The shit joker run. Gotta win with all the garbage. Alright, let me submit all this. Launch.
Milestone reached.
I don't really know where
Components
this
can now
goes
merge, split, and
right
lift
now.
to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory. Fixit encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in. Visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out. Feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
Thank you. Alright, conveyor lift. No, conveyor belt, conveyor lift, merger, splitter, pull. That's all we need. It's gotta be on gold stake since that's what the tier list is for. True. True. Splitter needs wire and plate. Alright. Yeah, I gotta do it on gold stake. Very fun, very cool. I'm gonna need a lot of plates, aren't I? Lots of plates, lots of wire. But we are almost done setting up our power. Reminds me, the next one I'm gonna select after logistics is, I think, obstacle clearing, which is a fairly straightforward one, it looks like. 500 screws is just 500 iron. Then we get chainsaws, and then our power is truly set up. So we can now use splitters and mergers. Why do you not want to... I thought you could just lock these on here, but apparently not. Very well. Merger. Build mode default. There we go. Straight. I like straight. Is that wrong of me? Oh, it works on this one. Power. Let's go like here. Not too far away. Keep them nice and close together. Huh? What do you mean invalid belt shape? I guess it isn't perfectly lined up. That's interesting. Alrighty. And then these are all connected up. How is our power doing? Can I cut off one of these? Yes. Take all this out. Come over here. Oh, whoops. Come over here. Connect you up. These are all working now. Plug the wood in here, and the leaves in here, and the biomass in here. Sort it up. I should probably go now. This study break has been going on a little too long. Good luck with the rest of the stream. Yep, I'll be ending in probably 15-20 minutes tops anyways, so you're probably not going to miss much. I will see you around, though. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get iron up and running. Plug you in there. And go make a little bit more. Gotta get 45 plates here, plus the belts, so probably 60 plates would be a good number. And 45 rods, plus a little bit extra. And then I believe the cable was 25 per, so 75 of you. I'll go up to like 100. Ooh, right, I actually need stuff for splitters as well. Hopefully that'll be enough. Plug it back just a little bit like this, and like this. And we get a splitter like this. Come on, jump up there. You got it. There we go. We have greatly increased the max capacity of our system now. So long as our belts can keep up. Yeah, and at 6 per minute, or in this case 10 per minute for these, one tier 1 belt can easily keep up, right? Because it moves 60 a minute. So long as we're constantly bringing it in, even at max capacity, we should be fine. You see our capacity is at 150 now, and we're currently using 56 at max, so, which we aren't doing, right? At most, we're using like half of our smelters. And our miners are mining at half capacity at best. So, we're never gonna get that close. Alright. Well, with that in mind, we should be good here for a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and deposit the meat and go pick up some concrete because I know I'm gonna need it. And this will be a good point for us to stop and do some chatting. Or honestly, might just end the stream because it's I mean, it's not that late compared to how I usually stream, but I did start an hour early. Hey, I'm back. You're back. I'm back. I was gonna say I'm back, but that's what you said. You said I'm back, so you're back, not me. But, yeah, this seems like a decent stopping point for Satisfactory. So let's go ahead and save the game here. DJ Soup's Band of Dweebs. Save. There we go. Let's exit to desktop and hang out for just a little bit. Sorry for you to come back right as we were ending, but that's the way the cookie be crumbling today. Also, any ideas on doing Voices of the Void? See you doing Balatro Plus games, so maybe then. I do still, let's see what we got going. Where are you, bookmark? Voices of the Void. Yeah, I mean, I could see doing this as a +1 on certain days. It's got a decent number of streams as well. It's got 250 people watching right now. I don't see why I couldn't do this. You said it's free, right? I mean, it's obviously free. I'm looking at the links to the game right now, so... Pretty chill stream today overall. When we were streaming Balatro, we were streaming to a few more people, and that's to be expected because people are here for Balatro. So yeah, Balatro plus a game seems like a pretty good, like if I'm gonna play a new game, maybe just do, you know, a little A and a little B. Yeah, so I could see doing that one of these days in the next week or two, probably. I haven't really considered what I'm doing for the next couple of days, so we'll see. But I'll put it high up on the list of things to play as like a double header. This and Balloons have also been, I mean, this did like all right, but Balloons did well, so Balloons is probably going to happen again as well. And Voices of the Void is right there. Yeah. Seems good. I don't know who else is hanging around right now. If anyone's in a chatting mood, it seems like, for the most part, we're like, you know, we're lurking today. We're lurking. So I'm probably gonna head out. Just a wee bit early. It's not really that early. But I will see everyone tomorrow, and hopefully I will sleep for a full 8 hours and be ready to go. But Yeah. Peace.